Hi, today I thought of doing something different, especially after doing about 11 videos sitting in my office. I thought I should have a little bit of an outdoor exposure, and I would also like to remind you to please subscribe my channel and ring the bell notification, and please like my videos and share them to all whom you know. And I thank you for all the viewers who have been watching my videos in the past, including my past parents and past students. I thought of touching on something very important today, nothing to do specifically for exams. In my 2 decades of teaching, I am constantly having a problem that I need to actually expose. I thought that is very important, which I usually tell when I teach my students and their parents, but I thought I should make this a point very importantly today in the video. I have always observed when I teach a child and when I have to use my techniques to prepare the child to be classroom smart and street smart for survival of the child for his or her future, I have noticed that I have always had objections and the parents tend to come against me. I've always noticed that if the child is the only child in the family, or if the child is the youngest in the family, I have a problem, and I just don't know why. In my 22 years of teaching, I have noticed that a very few students, a handful of students who either have been the only child in the family or is the last child in the family who have really studied with me and graduated. Most of the students, like 98%, 97 to 98% of the students, if they were the only child or the youngest in the family, they have got fired or I have terminated their education, because I have constantly had to have arguments with parents, and I have noticed that the parents don't allow me to do exactly what I did for their eldest child. They don't allow me to do for their youngest child. So I have noticed that this is a very serious problem in society, and parents, it is natural that parents tend to love their youngest or the only child. That is a different thing that has to be limited at home. Unfortunately, they bring this issue to society and into schools and classrooms. So this is a very serious factor, and I always would like to emphasize the mothers and fathers to please take this very seriously. Your child is ultimately going to face the world someday. Child is going to get married, and child is going to be an independent person in this world who needs to be able to face the world and all the challenges and obstacles. Life is not a bed of roses. Please, the day your eyes close, this message is to the parents. I have parents either way equally, either educated, highly educated, or very rich. Either way, I find both parents dumb. Basically, I would boldly use the word stupid, because you are paving the way for a useless generation ahead by petting your child and letting that child go to the society without knowing what life really is. And worse than that, you parents don't allow people like me to do our job for which you pay us for, to prepare that child to face life and all what is to come. I suggest you parents to think twice before you all send your children to this world. When you pet a child at home and do not allow people like us to prepare your children to face the world, what do you expect life is going to be for your child? After your child gets married, are you going to run and go to their house all the time? No, you have to leave your child, let your child go and face life and its reality. When I go to teach people like your children, I really have a hard time. It not only messes my work schedule, it also causes hindrance for me to plan other children's programs. It also slows down my work, doesn't allow me to take effective decisions on examinations and strategies on teaching other children. It really causes severe hindrances in my work when I have to teach a parent's child like yours, who basically you are basically spoiling your child. When you pet a child and do not allow a teacher like me to do my job to prepare your child to face life's realities in world and its challenges, basically you're digging your own child's grave. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry to be so direct and harsh, but I'm telling the parents the truth. Please, if you are a parent like that, open your mind's eye and think of what life really is. At least reflect on your life, what life was really for you, what challenges and obstacles that made you to be who you are, and let your child go through that. Do not try to be protective and keep your child within that comfort zone, because it causes real hindrances to people like me who you pay me money to prepare your child's future. So I hope I brought some important tip to parents, that your eyes would open and you would allow people like us to, or allow us to teach your children what life's reality is. Apart from examinations, exams are not everything in life. A child has to be ready to face life, and let us do our jobs for which you pay us to do. So therefore, I believe that this video would make some sense in your lives, and that hereafter at least when students come to me, that I won't have to face this problem. So please remember to subscribe and ring the bell notification and share my videos and like them. I appreciate the time that you spend. Have a good day.